How long have you been here for, and where did you get started with your career to begin with?
Well, Brett, thank you very much for inviting me to this. I've looked at the website, and I know you have a number of very excellent people on here, so I feel very honored to be included in this dialogue, so I appreciate that very much.
Yeah.
I've been in the Tri-Cities since the early 1990s as a permanent kind of a move, but I've been doing work in the Tri-Cities on the Hanford cleanup work, and originally actually on the what was called the Basalt Project, which was basically the predecessor to Yucca Mountain, which is when they were looking at 3 locations for disposal of the nuclear spent fuel.
Seems like there was nothing before Yucca Mountain, given all of the talk about Yucca this, Yucca that.
Absolutely. No, there were 3 sites originally located. One was in Texas, one was here, and one was in Nevada. And then legislative mandate eliminated the other 2 and shifted it to Nevada. And that's how that came along.
I see. But how did you become interested in this topic to begin with?
In nuclear energy, per se?
Nuclear energy.
When I was in college, which seems centuries ago, but when I was in college, Drexel University was my college I was in, and Drexel had a very interesting program. They had what they called a cooperative education program.
Yeah, the
co-op program, and it was part of the curriculum. So we actually got college credit for the time that we spent in industry. So, and it was set up so that you were in school for 3 to 6 months, depending on what cycle you were in, and then you were out in industry in an engineering position for 6 months, and then back in. So the program actually took 5 years instead of 4, but it was a very helpful to adjust college kids to the real world. So when we graduated, you kind of had a better handle on what was out there and what was expected. And I was very fortunate. For my college programs, I went to a company called Alice Chalmers in central Pennsylvania, which manufactured and fabricated large naval nuclear components.
Which type of naval nuclear components?
Oh, the reactor vessels and
the
so
reactor
on.
vessel itself.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then my third co-op, which was the last one, was with Westinghouse Electric in Tampa, which manufactured the large steam generators for the nuclear plants as well as the pressurizers for the nuclear plants. So I was very inducted into the whole concept of what nuclear energy was about, from having been involved in the fabrication of those very large components.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing that you were getting hands-on experience with actual
hardware,
nuclear components.
Absolutely.
As early as college.
Oh yeah, and Drexel had a very active nuclear engineering program as well. So I was took many courses in nuclear engineering. So my engineering degree was actually thermal fluid systems, which is heat transfer, fluid systems, and so on. And that was augmented by a number of nuclear energy courses. So it was a natural kind of a learning experience as I went through school, and evolved out that I knew that when I graduated college, I wanted to be in the power industry, and particularly in the nuclear power industry.